Hi everybody! So I am here to do my Q&A video from my giveaway that I did a few weeks ago. And again, I apologize that it's taken me so long to do this, but we have been really busy. So thanks to those of you that left me questions, and so I guess having said that, I will just go ahead and get right into it. I have the questions on my phone, so if I look down, then that's why. So my first question is, what are your hobbies, and is it difficult to have a hobby with a big family? I love to watercolor. I have been painting and watercolor painting since I was just a little girl, and I love doing it. I actually, when I was in high school, won a statewide painting contest and was offered like scholarships to art schools, but I didn't go because that's not where I wanted to go. I was originally thought I was going to go into nursing. So I love to paint and I love to scrapbook. I love like anything outdoorsy. I love hiking and running. Running is like my outlet. I love running outside. I go almost every single day. I love going boating. You know, with the family, we have a boat, so we go boating a lot. I love to cook, especially with my kids, or actually I love to bake, really, not really cook. I'm more of a baker. Especially love baking with my kids. My kids all love to bake, and so Sundays are like our dessert days, so we always make and bake stuff on Sundays. So, oh, and another thing that I enjoy doing is sewing. So I've been taking a sewing class, and I am currently making Emma some pajamas, so maybe I'll show those in a future video. Really anything, you know, family related, I love. So I have a lot of hobbies, and to answer the question, is it hard to have them with a big family? Not really. I just have to use my time wisely. So just take advantage of like the free time that I have, maybe when they're at school or at night when the younger two are in bed, you know, do the things like that that I just do by myself then. And then the other hobbies I usually, you know, do as a family. So, okay, so next question is, did you know you always wanted to have a lot of kids, or did you decide you wanted more than average after you started having them? I always wanted a big family ever since I was really little. It's just in my nature. It's just something that is just part of my makeup. I always wanted a big family. When I was little, I used to tell everybody I wanted 8 kids, but I always wanted to have 6. I thought 6 was just a well-rounded number, and so yeah, I've always wanted a big family, and I've just been blessed and so grateful that I've been able to do so, and we hope that we will get to add that number 6 soon. Next question is, what do I do to pamper myself when I have relaxation or / me time? Probably I am a big like bath taker. I love bubble baths. So I take bubble baths a lot, and getting my hair done, which by the way, it needs to be done now. So excuse the roots. I get my hair done every now and then, and just maybe going on a walk, or you know, that's kind of relaxing just to get out and go on a walk. Or maybe reading a book. I like to read. Oh, and shopping. You know, a girl has to shop sometimes. So yes, I do occasionally go shopping, and that is another way to pamper myself. Those are just a few things I do for some me time. The next question is, what made me start a YouTube channel? And when I first started, it was just because I wanted to get in touch with other moms out there in the world and just make friends, and you know, just be a support to other moms who maybe are in the same stage of life as me. And I have met some amazing ladies, even though we haven't met in person, but it's been fun just talking to them, you know, through emails or Instagram or on YouTube. So started it because we want to have another baby, and since it's probably going to be our last if we do, I thought, you know, the pregnancy vlogs would be a way for me to be able to look back on, you know, my last pregnancy and be able to have that to remember. Plus, it kind of gives me an excuse to do a little bit more, videotaping of the kids without them being like, oh, Mom. Because if you've seen some of my vlogs, some of my older kids are a little camera shy. So I remind them, someday you're going to want these memories to look back on. Okay, the next question is, if I got pregnant with boy and girl twins next cycle, what would I name them? If I got pregnant with boy-girl twins, I would probably name them Liam and Lily. I've always loved the name Liam, and I've been wanting to be able to use it and haven't, and the name Lily I think just goes cute with it. The child, what did I want to be when I grew up? Well, of course, a mom, and I always wanted to be a nurse. I always thought it would be amazing to be able to help others, and I am a certified nurse assistant, but that is as far as I've gotten, and I still would like to go on and get some more schooling. I've actually thought about being a lactation consultant because I breastfed all my babies, and I know what an amazing bond and experience that is, so I would love to be able to help other women that are breastfeeding. So yeah. Question is, what do I like to do for fun, relaxing time? And I already answered that in a previous question, so I'll just go ahead and move on to the next one. The next one is, do I have any advice for somebody who's just suffered a miscarriage? This is a hard one, but I've had 2 losses, and one was an early loss, about 6 weeks, and then I had another loss when I was 20 weeks. Which I do not consider a miscarriage. He was born alive and died just after a few minutes. But and I will, if you would like me to make a video explaining what happened to him, I would love to share my story so that I can help anybody. So I might do that in a future video. But some advice is just try to remember that you did conceive, and so it is possible for you to conceive again. Try not to get really discouraged over it, because believe it or not, miscarriage happens a lot. It really is a very difficult thing to go through, not physically but emotionally. Just remember that it will get better and that you will feel better. And just, if you pray, do a lot of praying. That helped me a lot, to just pray and ask for healing and to be able to move on. But just try not to get depressed and discouraged over it, and just realize, hey, I did conceive, my body is capable of conceiving, and just try to remember that it will happen again. The question is, how many cats do we have? We just have one. We have a little kitten that we rescued about 6 weeks ago. She was really sick. She had ear mites and a respiratory infection and ringworm. So we rescued her and we nursed her back to health, and so now she's just a frisky, full of energy, bouncing little kitten that frolics around, and my kids have so much fun with her. Next question is, how did my husband and myself meet? Well, we were in high school, and he was a lifeguard at our city's recreation center, and my friends and I were just there, and I thought he was cute. Apparently he thought I was cute. And one of my friends who has a lot more guts than I do went and talked to one of his friends, and they just asked us if we wanted to meet up after they got done working at a nearby Denny's. And so we did, and we went there and met them, and of course they all shoved my husband and I to sit by each other, even though it was super awkward because, we were super young and didn't know each other, so it was embarrassing. But we ended up just talking and exchanging numbers, and just, yeah, really haven't been apart since. We spent like every day together, and we got married right out of high school, and our first baby was born within that year. So yeah, nothing like really exciting, but that's how we met. Next question is, what kind of makeup do I use? I use all kinds. I use Bare Minerals, some MAC. I love Rimmel and L'Oreal. I have a few Too Faced things. I use Urban Decay for eyeshadow. And I have a few CoverGirl items. So really I kind of have like a broad spectrum of makeup. My My next question is how old am I and how old was I when my first baby was born? I am 36 years old, and when my first baby was born, she was born, my birthday is June 20th and her birthday is June 21st. So I had just turned 19 the day before she was born. So I was 19 and I guess one day when she was born. And my last question is, what does my YouTube name mean? Well, my last name is Davis and I'm a mommy, so I just put Davis Mommy, and then I became a mommy in 1997, so established 97. So I'm a Davis mommy and I became a mommy, so established in 97. So that is my YouTube name. So that was all my questions from you guys, and like I said in the beginning, I really appreciate it. It was really fun to do this giveaway and this Q&A. I hope that I get to do another one again in the future really soon. And also thank you for all your video suggestions. I have been really busy in the process of making the videos for you guys, so I hope that you guys enjoy them. And I hope you guys are all doing well. And baby dust to my TTC sisters out there. And thanks again for watching, you guys. And don't forget to subscribe if you haven't. I guess I will talk to you guys again in my next video. Bye.